high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite left centre-back position, he's able to use the fact that he's left-footed to step away from the press and just stride upfield, lifting the tempo and getting his team moving.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Hernandez.
Umtiti.
Hernandez.
Plays it over to the other flank. Pavard. Sterling.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pavard plays a clever pass. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
He's had that put on a plate. Out to the right. Pavard goes for a sweeping cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Maguire.
Barkley.
Rice.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Griezmann. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets up to head it! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
England can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Varane positions himself well and cuts it out.
Mbappe.
Conte.
Mbappe.
Kane.
Rice.
He goes long. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Sterling.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. And here's Giroud with a delicate ball. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Henderson is there to heave it away.
Hernandez.
Going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Sterling. Chilwell. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pavard.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Sterling looking to run onto it. Pogba. Pogba drives it forward. Now it's Giroud. Giroud pulls it out wide. Hernandez has to pick out a teammate. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Good clearance and very necessary. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pavard with the crossfield ball. Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe. He's had a shot! Barkley. Sterling proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And it's Chilwell. Keeps everyone guessing. Just brushed off the ball there. Cleared without complication. Barkley. England still to register a shot on target. A buccaneering run from the defender. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Pogba. Pavard plotting from out on the right-hand side. And that's going to be a goal kick. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Matuidi. Hits one! Attempt, just the wrong outcome. The clearance is short. Conte. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Conte. And here's Giroud. Giroud goes up and over. Hit into the middle. Maguire tries to clear. And that's been levered clear. And England have a chance to counter. Oh, he's found him in space. Sterling!
Just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Matuidi. Mbappe. Matuidi. Rice. Chilwell. He's through the middle. It's hoisted clear. Goes for it! He's managed to get that all wrong. Barkley.
Rice.
Titi. Pogba. Matuidi. And it's Sterling. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pavard looks to dink one in. Hoists it forward. Matuidi. Conte.
Mbappe.
And here's Giroud. Play for a goal kick. Gomez tries to switch the play. Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. Jordan Henderson getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Kane. Whose ball? Who's going to get that?
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Jordan Henderson. In by Jordan Henderson. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Matuidi. Pogba. Now it's Griezmann.
Mbappe.
Giroud. Pavard plays it into the box.
Maguire.
Chilwell. Barkley.
Rice.
And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Griezmann.
Mbappe.
Matuidi. Giroud.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Conte. And here's Griezmann. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And here's Kante. And here's Griezmann. Now can he finish? Chooses to go back. Griezmann decides, shoots! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Mbappe. Conte. Pogba. Floats one over. He's gone for it! Goal! France! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gomez plays it forward. Jordan Henderson. Henderson goes looking. And Sterling! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
He just whacks it away. Sterling. Chilwell gets it, and now what? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Conte. Maguire. England are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Barkley. Rice. Played down the flank. Played into the middle. And he heaves it forward. Pavard. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Sancho. Now it's Kane. Could move up a gear here. Sterling. Sterling. Has a hit! They have come roaring back. Sterling versus the keeper. Only one winner.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Matuidi. Giroud has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Conte. Matuidi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Belts it on the volley! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barkley. Across the field it goes. And it's Kane. Jordan Henderson. And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. No changes at the interval from either side. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. Mbappe.
Rafael Varane. Forward it goes.
Hernandez.
Ball's out on the left now. Matuidi. Giroud. Mbappe. Up to meet it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Titi drives it forward. Conte.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
That is terrific skill. A chance to play it in. It's a loose ball. Sterling. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pogba.
Hernandez.
He's looked long this time. Back into the middle.
Sancho.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goes for goal! It's there!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
That is some volley. Great technique.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
And here's Kane. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
And here's Giroud. Matuidi.
Hernandez.
A really good feat. He's got options in the box. Massive lead! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Titi.
Hernandez.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Cut out in the nick of time. Pavard. Pavard goes looking. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Titi.
Rice.
Barkley. Gomez. Barkley. Sterling.
Rice.
And here's Kane. Kane! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goal-kicking there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Nicely controlled. Now it's Sterling. He can get that clear.
Rice.
Played back in. And it's Barkley. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Rice.
And it's the goalkeepers to play. And here's Griezmann. Matuidi takes the long option. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mbappe gets it back. Mbappe.
Pavard. Pavard with a long pass. Chance! A bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Alexander-Arnold.
Plays it over to the other flank.
And he's going long.
Shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Gomez. Tries to switch the play. Chilwell gets into a dangerous position. Barkley. Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell.
Rice.
Jordan Henderson. Gomez. And it's Henderson.
Sancho.
It's come loose. Giroud. Pogba. He's through. Pogba. He gets past his man. It's Giroud! Barkley. Gomez plays it forward. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Giroud.
Hernandez. Hernandez
Drives forward with purpose. Whipped in. Henderson is there and he can get that clear.
Alexander-Arnold.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sterling. Well read, he sorted that out. And here's Kane. Oh, he's caught in or out. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
going for goal! In for the follow-up! He has done it! And they are right back within touch! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So is this the start of a comeback? Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Jordan Henderson closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Giroud. Sterling. And the counter is on. He's on his way. Little doubt, that is a foul. Sterling. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, he's in! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. Henderson. Now it's Barkley. England with another chance from a corner. And that's been levered clear. That's a good ball. Kane! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Tries a shot! And the ball's come out! Cleared away. That's sprayed out wide. Plays it back. And it's Barkley. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Out to the left it goes. Barkley. And that has been clubbed away. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gomez. Played out to the right. Matuidi. Across the field it goes.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Rice with a good steal, well played. Jordan Henderson. Conte.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Jordan Henderson. Titi.
Hernandez. Hernandez.
Titi. To the last 5 minutes. Conte.
Hernandez.
Barkley did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kane. It's Kane! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Pogba. Pogba with the cross-field ball.
Hernandez.
Driving on, a real charge here. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Matuidi, who has made his impact already. Oh, really good feet from him. Matuidi. Matuidi plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Sterling. Maguire. Pavard. Matuidi. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Pumps it into the area. Pavard can get it clear. He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hernandez.
Conte. Matuidi. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. In it comes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the...
Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
told to read it and intercepts. Titi. Conte.
Hernandez.
And the counter-attack is on for England. Chilwell. Sterling. There's a long ball. Titi with the clearance. Barkley heads it! Good delivery, no joy.
France can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Conte. And it's played forward.
Hernandez.
And Titi. Titi plays it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Maguire does well there, alert. Now it's Kane. And the finish! Finds himself eased off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Pavard. Griezmann. And that has been clubbed away. Pogba. Pavard. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Jordan Henderson plays it over to the other flank. Chilwell. And here's Sterling. And here's Kane. Sancho. Chipped through. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Conte. Rafael Varane. Pogba. Mbappe. Pavard. Matuidi. Sterling. Chilwell. Maguire. And it's Sterling. And he's cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
England seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Played towards the front men. Rice. Sterling.
just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Plays it back. And it's Conte. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. Goes for goal! And now the breakaway. Well played, he saw that coming. Kante plays it long. Hits one! He scores! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barkley plays it forward quickly. Pavard. Pogba tries to switch the play.
Hernandez.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! He's found his man. Has a pop! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Maguire goes looking, and it's Sterling. And here's Kane, and he's on it, shapes to shoot. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
England are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
They've played it short. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly, and the through ball is intercepted. Kane. No way through there.
Mbappe.
Now it's Giroud, and it's Matuidi. England are 3-0 behind, but 3/4 of the game still to rescue it.
Mbappe.
Pogba has a hit!
Rice.
Henderson drives it forward. Kane. And here's Sterling. Shot has a pop!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mbappe.
And it's Giroud. He's tried one! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Gomez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great run on the overlap here. It is quite a run he's making here. Time to deliver. Henderson. It's broken loose. Barkley. It's a loose ball. And here's Kane. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. And here comes the corner. Giroud knocks it away. And here's Barkley. Rice plays it out to the flank. And it's Henderson. And here's Sterling. Rice. And here's Kane! Is there to heave it away. Pogba.
Mbappe.
Matuidi. And here's it's Giroud! And he should have made it 4.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Barkley, forward it goes.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe.
Sancho.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Griezmann, he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
France tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Maguire.
Gomez.
Alexander-Arnold.
Half an hour played now. Henderson. Henderson gets it out to the wing. Cleared away. Corner then. Chilwell. And here's Sterling. Giroud. And it's Matuidi. Out to the right. Pogba. Pavard.
Mbappe. Hernandez.
And here's Giroud. Chilwell. Barkley. And here's Kane. Sterling. Pogba did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Barkley. Chilwell. Mbappe gets it back. He spotted the run and played him through. He's left his man. Giroud! Gomez.
Alexander-Arnold.
Gomez goes looking. Titi. England are trailing here with the first half almost done. Matuidi.
Mbappe.
Plays it out to the flank. And that's sprayed out wide. Gorgeous control there. Pavard has come steaming up from the back for this.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Sterling. And it's Chilwell. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Griezmann. Giroud. Matuidi. Lovely bit of skill there. Pogba. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Pavard drives it in. And he's there to clear it. Giroud. He's gone for it! Chance! Oh, terrific save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Has a hit! Jordan Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Henderson. Kante battles to win it back. Pavard. Played out to the right. And here's Giroud.
France, really.
It's Matuidi! That has faded wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gomez. 2 minutes to be added on.
Rice.
Across the field it goes. And it's Chilwell. Barkley. Sterling.
Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's not going far. And the shot! That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. That gets things going for the second half.
England can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Alexander-Arnold. Sancho.
Just brushed off the ball there. Looking for space out wide. Matuidi. He's had a go! It's in! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
France totally rampant here. Barkley. Sterling. Chilwell. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Chilwell. Barkley. And here's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Oh, really good feet. Jordan Henderson. Shapes to shoot!
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. And here's Giroud. Pogba.
Hernandez.
Conte.
Mbappe.
And here's Matuidi. Pogba. Sterling going full tilt down the left. He's picked him out. Titi tries to clear. Giroud. Conte. Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Mbappe.
Looks to get on the end of this. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gomez. Pickford chooses to deal with it himself. Titi tries to get it forward quickly.
Hernandez.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
That's a look and place it in. Maguire with the clearance. And it's Pop going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Barkley. Jordan Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Cut out in the nick of time. Pogba plays it forward. And it's Henderson. Time and again they are repelled. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And throw in.
Rice.
Barkley. Henderson. And here's Kane. Shoots! That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this.
Hernandez. Hernandez.
Goes on a charge down the left. And it's Matuidi. Hit long and direct.
Hernandez.
Giroud opts to play it back. Matuidi. And here's Giroud. Giroud! He's put it wide. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Hoists it forward.
France really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Now it's Griezmann. Real chance! Goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Gomez.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's played forward. Matuidi. Titi. Matuidi. Pogba. Matuidi. And here's Giroud going through. Hoists it forward.
Sancho.
Goes looking. Now it's Kane. Kane. Varane with a fine tackle.
Rice.
Dinks one in. Pavard is there and he can get that clear. Pavard. Matuidi. Pavard. And here's Griezmann. He's come loose. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. And here's Griezmann. Pogba. With a delicate ball. Knocks it away. Jordan Henderson. Rice plays it forward. And that's a throw-in. Titi. Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Got a shot away! And that's past the post.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Sancho.
With the crossfield ball.
Rice.
Rice with a long pass. Kane. Matuidi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
And here's Giroud. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Well, it was a chance, but he took it for the keeper.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Hoists it high. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Varane switches it towards the other side. Matuidi. Well positioned to make that interception.
Maguire.
Chilwell.
Maguire. Rice.
Jordan Henderson.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold.
Henderson.
Rice.
Barkley. Sterling. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle.
Hernandez.
Is there to heave it away. Jordan Henderson. There's the delivery. Varane attempts a clearance. And it's Henderson. Barkley.
Rice.
Barkley. And here's Sterling.
Sterling really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernandez.
England can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
Titi. Matuidi.
Mbappe.
2 goals to his name already. Jordan Henderson. Barkley.
Alexander-Arnold.
Moves it over to the other flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared without complication. England have a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Pavard tries to clear. Back in once, diving header! Kane gets flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward. Rafael Varane, and back to base. Forward it goes. Rafael Varane. Pavard with the crossfield ball.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Giroud. Chilwell gets rid without sophistication. Matuidi at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
Hernandez.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gets up to head it!
Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson. Gomez tries to get it forward quickly.
Rice.
And here's Sterling. Griezmann. Pogba. Titi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Played into space out wide. And he's supposed to get himself offside. Titi. Matuidi. Oh, good ball. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Sterling drives it forward. Rafael Varane.
Pavard.
Tries to switch the play.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Hernandez.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Clears it out of harm's way.
Mbappe.
Out towards the flank. And here's Griezmann. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't... Got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way...
Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Pavard. Pavard goes looking. He's through the middle. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Chilwell. Barkley tries to stroke it through. He gets past his man. Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And Titi. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Pavard with the crossfield ball.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
And he's there to hoof it away. And it's been taken straight back.
Hernandez.
Mbappe. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Chilwell. And it's Sterling. Barkley. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Hernandez.
And Titi. Titi plays it forward.
Mbappe.
Pavard. Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Maguire, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Mbappe.
Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Towering header! Gomez.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold.
Plays it over to the other flank. Chilwell needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
There's a long ball. Pavard attempts a clearance. And it's Henderson. Out to the left it goes. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward.
Hernandez.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Griezmann. Can he deliver? And here's Pogba. Matuidi. And it's hoisted clear. Good ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Chilwell. And it's Sterling. Barkley tries to get it forward quickly. Pavard gets it away. And it's Chilwell. Over to the left. Griezmann. Griezmann.
Mbappe.
So it is still 0-0. It's got paid to a promising move. And it's Sterling.
Rice.
And here's Kane. Looks to clip it forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Titi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Titi. Well, that's where he wants it. Jordan Henderson. Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Pavard drives it forward. Maguire cuts it out. Jordan Henderson.
Sancho.
Matuidi. Titi.
Hernandez. Hernandez.
Going full tilt down the left. And here's Giroud. Matuidi.
Mbappe.
Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Griezmann. That looks a foul. Yep, referees give it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Matuidi. Conte.
Mbappe.
And here's Griezmann. This could fall anywhere. And here's Griezmann. Pogba. Conte. And here's Giroud! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Dinks one in. Griezmann looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Barkley.
Maguire.
Jordan Henderson.
Sancho. Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson. Henderson battling down that right flank. A heavy challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Hernandez.
Goes on a charge down the left. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Matuidi. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. Pogba. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Sterling. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Titi hoists it forward. Kane. Gonna throw in. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Barkley. Barkley. Pavard is there to heave it away. Ball's gone out of play. That's Chilwell. Chilwell tries to switch the play. Barkley. And he heaves it forward.
Alexander-Arnold.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Conte. Pavard. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Matuidi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
Out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him. Played into space out wide. That's not going far. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Matuidi tries to dink it in. Gorgeous control there. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Referee's given a throw. Matuidi is on a run down the left wing. And it's Conte. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Time to deliver. Matuidi plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And the shot! Now it's Griezmann. Looking to break out here. Sterling.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Matuidi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Matuidi gets it back. Varane drives it forward. Varane goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Pavard. Forward it goes. And here's Griezmann. Pogba. Conte. Mbappe. Pogba. Chance to shoot. And the shot! Poor attempt, it's the wrong outcome.
That's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Barkley.
Maguire.
Chilwell. Gomez.
Alexander-Arnold.
Gomez. And it's played forward. Pogba. Titi plays it forward. Pogba. Matuidi. Pavard gets into a dangerous position. Done very well to intervene. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now. And still goals. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
England worked the area route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're underway again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And it's Matuidi. Conte. Pavard. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Turns and goes back. He's gone for it!
France really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Hernandez.
Across the field it goes. Pavard. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Matuidi. Pogba. Pavard is charging up on the overlap. Up to meet it! It's there!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Jordan Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
Jordan Henderson. It's got through and the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Barkley. Jordan Henderson plays it out to the wing.
Rice.
Sterling. Jordan Henderson. It's Barkley!
Hernandez.
Gets rid without sophistication. Sterling. And once more they can't get through. Pogba. Pavard. Griezmann. Giroud.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Knocks it away. too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Hernandez.
Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kante looking to run onto it. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Sterling. Sterling spreads it towards the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Matuidi. Matuidi with the crossfield ball. Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson. Out to the left it goes. And it's Chilwell. Oh, that's neat. England still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Hernandez.
Decent progress down the left. Henderson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Henderson. Well weighted. He's come in hard. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And it's Henderson.
Rice.
So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pavard has created one goal already. Mbappe, and here's Griezmann. Matuidi. In towards, great leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Kante.
Mbappe.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Maguire.
Barkley. Chilwell.
Maguire.
Chilwell. To the keeper and go again. Gomez. Jordan Henderson hoists it forward. That's a decent ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
TT trying to get it forward quickly. Chilwell. Barkley. Henderson. Gets into some space.
Sancho.
Plays it out to the flank. Griezmann. Chance to break.
Maguire.
Jordan Henderson.
Rice.
Jordan Henderson.
Sancho.
And it's Barkley. Barkley. Jordan Henderson doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Griezmann. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Henderson.
Rice.
And here's Sterling. England have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. It's anyone's ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, good interception. Chilwell.
Mbappe.
Comes out on top in a really physical duel. And it's Giroud.
Mbappe.
Gets it out to the wing. Pavard.
Mbappe.
Pavard. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's going long. And it's played forward.
Alexander-Arnold. Sancho.
Jordan Henderson. Barkley lobs it in gently. Tries to get it clear. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Gets up to head! They have hauled themselves right back into it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area of the target, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and They've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Oh, too much on it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Varane goes looking. A real chance if he can get through. The defence can get it clear. Gets the better of his man. Beautifully done. Neat exchange. Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Barkley. Ball's out on the left now. He slid it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Titi. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Forward it goes. Pavard. Rice did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now it's Kane.
Sancho.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Griezmann gets good distance on it. The final 5 minutes. And it's Chilwell. Oh, he's in! Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played it short. Varane tries to clear. England cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Away from immediate danger. Chilwell, point blank header! Here's the chance to cross. England could have here their final chance. And that's been levered clear. Henderson. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Sancho battles to win it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
Hernandez.
Is there to heave it away. Over it comes.
England need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mbappe. Rafael Varane.
Pavard twitches it towards the other side.
Hernandez.
Ball through needs to be good here. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Mbappe. Rafael Varane.
Titi into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Oh, smart save. Lloris gives chase. And it's Henderson. Barkley. Kane pings it out wide. Lovely feet. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Up to meet it! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. A full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments. But they are beaten by the odd goal. What were your thoughts? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams
This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Let's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively that I find very impressive, Peter. When he plays in his favourite...
Henderson has got himself a free kick. And here's Kane. Giroud. Griezmann. Now it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. Jordan Henderson. Barkley tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's Henderson. What a ball this has turned out to be. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Into the middle. And he just whacks it away. Rice. Rice is fouled. Giroud. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Sancho. Rice. A searching ball out wide. Over it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. Pavard. Across the field it goes. Hernandez. Matuidi. Oh, that's neat. And it's Conte. Kane looking to break out here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Loose ball, who's going to get that? TT plays it forward. Giroud. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Gomez drives it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. Hernandez. Matuidi. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Gets it into the middle. And back out it comes. Griezmann. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's
That's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold...
Griezmann! Danger averted for now. This has been out try. Giroud. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. Jordan Henderson.
Alexander-Arnold.
Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Hernandez.
Gets it away. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. There's the ball in. Varane can get it clear.
Mbappe.
Pavard goes looking. Matuidi. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Chilwell. Conte.
He's gone for it!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Sterling. England are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
Sancho.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Conte. Umtiti tries to switch the play. Has he found his man? Griezmann has it out wide and in space. And it's Conte. And here's Giroud. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chilwell goes on a charge down the left. Sterling. Kane. And back to base. Pavard hoists it forward. Now it's Sterling. A nice touch. And it's Chilwell. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Matuidi. Mbappe. Barkley did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Giroud. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Decent progress down the left. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Umtiti, forward it goes. Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann.
That's good defending, very good defending. And he's there to hoof it away.
Matuidi. And here's Griezmann.
Hit into the middle. Away from immediate danger.
Plays it back. Conte.
Giroud. Out to the right.
Conte. Pogba.
Leave it clear.
And here's Giroud.
Oh, great ball! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kane! This could spell danger.
Jordan Henderson. Sancho
Gets it out to the wing.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Rafael Varane. And it's played forward.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's going long. Played into space out wide.
Oh, Sterling has a goal!
Mbappe.
Varane tries to get it forward quickly.
Pogba. Matuidi. And it's Giroud. Over to the left. Played back in. Gomez with the crossfield ball.
Sterling. Kane.
Kane.
Not easily shrugged off the ball. Well played, he saw that coming.
Rice. Sterling spreads it towards the left.
Oh, really good feet.
Giroud. Umtiti. Conte. Hernandez. Umtiti. Titi plays it forward. Hernandez. And it's Giroud. Giroud tries lifting it over.
And that has been cleared. And the ball's come loose and chases on.
Kane was brushed off the ball there. Breaks on here. Plays it out to the flank. Sancho crosses into the box.
Pavard can get it clear.
Umtiti.
Still not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game.
He's looked long this time.
Dinks over the top. He's got that one wrong.
Pogba. Giroud. Barkley.
Defenders on the back foot.
Now it's Sterling.
Get that clear. It's a corner. there, and he can get that clear.
And it's Henderson.
Mbappe.
Titi drives it forward.
Hernandez.
Desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Alexander-Arnold.
Tries to switch the play. Chilwell floats one over. This is promising. Barkley. And it's Chilwell. Lovely bit of skill there. Jordan Henderson. Hoists it forward. Now it's Giroud. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Jordan Henderson.
Sancho.
Gets into some space. Varane goes looking.
Mbappe.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Matuidi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Conte. Mbappe. Conte. With a delicate ball. Chilwell attempts a clearance. Pogba. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Sancho.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rafael Varane. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. Barkley drives it forward. Kane, he's onside. And Titi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. And it's Sterling. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
Gomez plays it forward. And it's played forward. Now it's Kane. Pogba. Conte. Pavard. Griezmann. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Alexander-Arnold. Sancho.
Oh, good interception.
Conte. Rafael Varane. Pogba. Pavard.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
And it's Giroud. Mbappe.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Griezmann! All through needs to be good here.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Rice. Sancho. Rice.
And here's Sterling.
Mbappe.
Battles to win it back. Sterling was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Sterling, and here's Kane. Kane plays it out to the wing, played into the middle.
Pavard.
Pavard switches it towards the other side. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pogba, forward it goes.
Hernandez.
Matuidi. And here's Giroud. Giroud spreads it towards the left. Maguire tries to clear. Well, they can break here. Played out to the right. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter.
Sancho.
Gets the better of his man. And here's Kane. Matuidi hoists it forward. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Now it's Griezmann, and it's Griezmann. Clearance and very necessary. Varane gets it back. Pogba.
Hernandez. Mbappe.
And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! Barkley. Sterling.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
Barkley. Sterling. Kane has a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. They've played it short, and it's Barkley. Swung over into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Matuidi.
Hernandez.
Matuidi.
Mbappe.
Out to the right. Matuidi. Gets it back. It's on a plate. It's on a play, and it is a goal kick. Barkley. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Chilwell.
Maguire. Maguire goes looking.
Well weighted. Kane. And out to safety. Throw it. And that's one way to annoy his teammates.
Maguire.
Forward it goes. And here's Sterling. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sterling. And it's Matuidi. Pavard. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Out to the left it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafael Varane, across the field it goes.
Hernandez.
Sort of run down the left wing, and it's got through. Ben Yedder. Matuidi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Mbappe.
Matuidi. He goes long. It's being played forward.
Sancho.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Pogba. And it's Matuidi. And here's Ben Yedder. Over to the left. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. He'll hit it!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Coached through there.
England merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Griezmann takes the long option.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maguire.
Maguire drives it forward. Sterling goes long.
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage.
And the shot! And that's been levered clear. Can he deliver? And it's Barkley. Barkley. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
That is a bit special.
England,
Your first blood here.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Maguire plays it forward. Barkley. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Rice finds himself eased off the ball. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Kane gets on the end of it.
England are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi.
Hernandez.
Titi. Conte. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Rafael Varane plays it over to the other flank.
Hernandez.
Conte. And here's Ben Yedder. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Lovely feet. Pogba plays it long.
Massive leap! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Maguire. Gomez. Rice. Sancho.
Varane positions himself well and cuts it out.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Rafael Varane. Pavard. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Oh, real danger here. And they've been caught. It's Kane! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a wheel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
England take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Varane with the crossfield ball. Kante battles to win it back. Mondi tries to switch the play. England need to hold on for a few more moments. France to make one last surge forward. It's gone a long way up and away. And that has been cleared. Can't get the better.